sound is played in an enclosed space such as a room, we first hear the sound from the direct source itself. Then, as the sound travels across the room and bounces off the surface of the walls, we hear that same sound again, several times. And if the bounce is long enough, it creates what we know as the echo effect. This is the general idea of the delay. The delay effect is very simple when being applied to sounds, as it simulates what we know as the echo effect. Since the effect itself is simple enough, we can go ahead and discuss the parameters already. When it comes to the delay, there are three parameters you need to take in mind: the time, the feedback, and the mix. The time or frequency or tempo in a delay determines how fast or how long a sound will be played back as it bounces. When the value is set high or longer, the echo effect has more of a pause into it before the sound gets played back again. Vice versa, if it's set low or shorter, the sound gets played back sooner or faster. The feedback in a delay determines how long will the delay persist for long periods of time. In simpler terms, this parameter lets you decide how many bounces there are in the delay. So, as you can guess, the shorter the feedback is, the shorter the delay effect will be. And of course, when feedback is set higher, the delay will persist longer. Lastly, some delay plugins may come with a mix knob or parameter. This can also be called the dry or wet or dry-wet knob. This parameter lets you determine how much of the effect and the actual sound is being mixed into the final sound. The more wet it is in the mix, the more of the effect will be heard than that of the original sound. Vice versa, the more dry applied into the mix, the more of the original sound will be played than the effect. This parameter is very useful for balancing out the effect and the sound. That way, you will have more control of how much of the effect or the original sound will be heard and applied to the sound output. That is really about it from delays. They are fairly simple for the most part, and their effect is pretty simple too.